Time now for the evening rush. We are continuing to follow breaking news.
A fire burning right now near the Elena Gallegos Trailhead. That's near Tramway and Academy. This is a live look in the area. You can see the fire is close to homes, but AFR says no structures are threatened. Our crew's just spotting water being dropped on the fire. No word on how the fire started.
A worker stabbed at a Whataburger is recovering this evening. This is we're learning the identity of the man accused of stabbing him. Police say around 8 this morning, a worker was carrying the restaurant's deposit money through the parking lot when APD says 31-year-old Tracy Parks tried to steal the money and stabbed that worker in the neck with a box cutter. He holed up inside a restaurant bathroom. Police say they used flashbangs and gas to draw him out.
Right now, a man is behind bars accused of vandalizing a rainbow crosswalk. That man, 31-year-old Anthony Morgan, he's accused of leaving tire marks on the crosswalk at Central and Morningside. The $30,000 crosswalk was recently installed. The arrest warrant says fixing it would cost $1,700. It says an anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers led them to Morgan.
Well, we are going to see gusty winds develop overnight. We're already seeing some right now in the foothills. That could make things tough for firefighters during the overnight hours and early tomorrow morning. Those winds could reach 30 to 40 miles per hour. The winds will die through the day, and the possibility tomorrow of some mountain storms.
Police are searching for the thief who took off with an artist's car filled with his paintings. A woman is seen on video driving off in a Honda Pilot full of $60,000 in paintings and sculptures belonging to artist Roberto Salas. This happened at Remark Gallery in Nob Hill. Salas says he hopes whoever took the car will just dump it so he can have his art back.
Tomorrow, city workers will once again be battling weeds all across Santa Fe. A wet winter and spring is forcing the city to hire 9 temporary park employees. City spokeswoman Lila Chacon says crews have been out 6 days a week, averaging 23 hours of overtime. She says they need the extra manpower because they are not using any chemical weed killers.
The Albuquerque teen responsible for a drive-by shooting faces 15 years behind bars when he's sentenced in August. The teen, who was 15 at the time of the murder, is set to be sentenced as an adult after it was found he is not amenable to treatment. In 2017, Carlos Alides pleaded guilty to killing 18-year-old Aaliyah Garcia. She was shot while sitting in a car in front of a home on Atrisco near Arenal.
Tonight, we're waiting to find out if a proposal to raise the limit for medical marijuana growers to 1,750 marijuana plants will be approved. The proposed rule change would also let plant limits rise with the number of people enrolled in the medical marijuana program.
Take a look at your screen. Farmington police are asking for the public's help finding 59-year-old Cecilia Finona. She was last seen on May 30th at her Farmington home on the east side. Police say they arrested Finona's boyfriend, Jerry J., and consider him a person of interest in her disappearance. Just more than $2 million will help expand Paseo del Norte to 4 lanes, but a lot more funding still needs to be nailed down. The funding will help secure private land in the area and create a plan for the project. The city will still need between $15 and $20 million more for the actual construction. They plan to ask the legislature for more help in 2020.
Some restaurants are open this evening for dinner despite several health code violations. That includes the 999 Seafood Market off Gibson, which was hit with pages of violations like improperly stored raw chicken and dirty prep tables. The city says certain types of problems carry more weight, like pest, sewage, and refrigeration violations.
Well, we have a pretty nice day on the way for tomorrow, but the change is going to be the fact that we're going to have a backdoor cold front come in overnight tonight and through tomorrow morning. That's going to rip the winds up to 40 miles per hour, so that pushes our Metro Threat Index to a 4. But overall, it's going to be dry with warm temperatures and plenty of sunshine.
New Mexico United fans are preparing for tomorrow's big game. The team taking on the Colorado Rapids in the first round of the U.S. Open Cup. The match is creating so much buzz that more than 50 United fans have organized a bus trip to Denver. New Mexicans living in Colorado even created a Facebook group inviting people to show up to the match.
The Senior Games expected to benefit the city. 14,000 athletes will be in Albuquerque for the games. Altogether, Mayor Keller says they expect 25,000 visitors. Keller says 80% of Airbnbs are full and people have booked 12,000 hotel rooms. The city expects $34 million in economic impact.
No word of a massive solar farm in West Texas built by Facebook will help power their data center in Los Lunas. A Boston-based renewable energy developer announced it was partnering with Facebook for the more than $400 million project. The farm will be built in Odessa and will be able to power about 72,000 homes.
Roswell's logo is now trademarked. The city got a trademark on the green R with a flying saucer. Businesses can still use the logo to promote themselves as being affiliated with the city. Otherwise, businesses cannot use it without the city's permission.